Established in 2020, Cebu Digital Innovation Hub aims to be the center and platform for startups, creative industries, SMEs, social enterprises, and the local community in Cebu to start, grow, and expand their business. It also provides a shared workspace for a range of complementary activities, including commercial business, public sector, and community organizations with a focus on bringing people together and to further spur the economic growth in Cebu.
So, Urban Jungle Asia is a startup based in Cebu, Sarawak, and we would like to leverage on the urban living to the community in Sarawak. And we do have few services that we provide, such as Urban Edu, Urban Creative, Urban Home, and Urban Fitness. So, we believe that the career path of everyone is not just about working in government servant or probably working as engineer or doctor. It's more than that. So that is why Urban Edu exists, and we would like to create the awareness of the career opportunity in STEAM learning, and also to get more talents, and of course to support the market in STEAM industry. Hello Crocodiles, and hi everyone. It's good to see you guys finally, yeah? So before I start, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Sharifan Hidayah, but you can call me Sherry. I'm 26 years old from Cebu, Sarawak, and I'm the founder of Urban Jungle Asia. So before I start with this question, allow me to ask you two questions. First, whenever you look for something, you want to know about how to do this and that, what do you do?
Google.
Google, YouTube, am I right?
Yeah.
But I wonder what if I tell you that we can actually learn everything that you would like to know, you would like to explore, directly to the expert? Must be interesting, right? I'd like to give you some idea of it, all right? Okay, so the second question is, do you notice that few years back then, some of the career that exist these days, like developer, game designer, something like that, never exist back then in 10 to 20 years ago, am I right?
Of course, yes.
Yeah, it's crazy to think how technology can evolve that fast. And I wonder how my future will look like, what jobs I'm going to do. Am I going to be replaced by a robot? This is a thought. So that comes back to the question, something to ponder. Are we prepared for the jobs of the future? So the problem nowadays, I think we all know that some skill these days not even relevant. And the second problem is that sadly, these days, digital divide still exists among youth from urban and rural areas. And it's not supposed to be like that, right? I mean, like, education is for everyone, and low establishment of STEAM-focused academy. Yes, we know we do have STEM or STEM institution, academy, but where goes the STEAM? So I see opportunity in that. And drop in the number of STEM graduates. This was mentioned by Professor Dr. Noraini. She is the president of STEM Association Malaysia. But we kind of thought that there must be the reason why there are drop in the numbers of STEM graduates. So I proceed with the solution. So the solution is that we are the virtual STEAM-focused hybrid learning academy, but we're making it hybrid because we know that some people cannot access. If we provide them technology, apps and all that, they might have the problem with internet connection. So let's make it hybrid. There will be online and offline class. But for this one, I would like to share about online and the virtual academy or virtual STEAM-focused academy by Urban Edu. It's called Urban Edu. Urban Edu is a platform where the participant or subscribers can acquire new skill and gain new knowledge. Just like what I said just now, if 5-year-old kid would like to learn about how to do coding, how to develop a website, they can do that. They can just go to Urban Edu and learn from A to Z. And they can learn, adapt, execute, and be industrial ready, because we don't know the career future. Nowadays pun the career is different daripada dulu-dulu, and I myself study in marketing. I don't know this day I'm gonna be digital marketer, but because it never exists in my what I dreamed of before. And then we want to bridge the gap among the youth from rural and urban area. And of course, the best part of Urban Edu is that we want them to have the hands-on experience on the study. We really 100% focus on this, our mantra. Education is for everyone, meaning no matter what is their age, education is for everyone, and no matter where they are, they can explore or experience Urban Edu. Alright, so let's look at the market opportunity. We know that we have 14.6 million youth in Malaysia. That's a big, but let's go deeper, which we can target directly. I mean, like going back to reality, I guess. So we have 1.2 million, but let's take a look. If we take about half of the youth in Sarawak, which is $600,000, imagine if the 600,000, tak payah 600,000 lah, 300,000 youth in Sarawak subscribe our Urban Edu. They pay like say 30 ringgit, we can get 9 million profit just like that. 300,000 in Sarawak itself. So that's how I see there is an opportunity. Tapi how we can counter the existing education technology is by lower price, which is more affordable. And I believe there is no this kind of thing in Malaysia yet. So business model, where the money is come from? Activities, tuition class. This one is like more to mix of offline, physical and also online. That's why we call it hybrid. Tuition class, bootcamp, crash course, subscription-based courses, educational events. And educational kits, we will sell our own syllabus. We make our own books with the experts, which we are still working on it. For now, we do have the cryptocurrency and NFT syllabus, but we are looking forward to have more within STEAM learning. So our future roadmap, now we are working on more strategic partnership. And then we trying to execute more key activities. We have done the programs before, 6 and more to come. And also for Q2, we are now working on to have our own syllabus, which is from Urban Edu only, which is we will collaborate with the expert and also the educational institution, and develop website, mobile app for student, and we like to tap into Southeast Asia market.
Training is a very broad spectrum. I think at the end of the day, you need to figure out where's your marketplace. Yeah? If your marketplace is just Cebu, because that's your hometown, how big is that market? Would there be somebody that keeps paying you 35 ringgit? Or, hey, the local tuition center, people will pay 100 ringgit every month, right, just to go for English classes. There is a lot of people with a lot of interest, all right? And there are many institutions already who are trying to promote NFTs as well. If you are the first in Malaysia, it must be you have identified a problem, something that is missing, and you are the first in, right? Because NFTs, we didn't create it, right? It's not even a Malaysian product, to be fair.
I think you've identified inconveniences, but you haven't identified what is the problem that you want to solve. And when you only solve inconveniences, usually it's not a long-term business because every inconveniences are subjective and relative. An inconvenience for me may not be an inconvenience for Anne. And I think I encourage you to actually be more, really experiment more. And there are a lot of things that you claim that you have to be more careful with the way you present it. Like for example, when you said try, I think Anne picked that up. I was also when you said try, what do you mean by try? Try means I tried tapi gagal. Or try as in I tried and then it worked. So we want to know outcome. And a lot of things I felt that it was tough to really understand what you're trying to tell. Having said that though, I do think that, I can see that you truly have passion in it, right? It's an issue that all of us are passionate about. We know that, automation with IR 4.0 and all this kind of stuff, job of the future is already happening. It's not, something that will happen. It's already happening, like you mentioned.
Yeah.
So I can see that passion. I encourage you to continue to speak to more people who are working in the space, identify mentors who can really hold you accountable, but also ensure that they challenge you to really find focus in what you want to try to do. And then from there, baru start also developing your own technical skills. Because you want to be a co-founder, you want to be a chief CEO, you need to start understanding finances, valuation, all this kind of stuff before you start approaching, investors and so on and so forth.
All right, so sorry, I'm not biting, because it's not coming through, But keep trying, and I hope you take away from us the advice that we give.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Focus on developing yourself.
Yeah.
And then baru you start, with the idea. And don't grow bigger, find focus and actually simplify.
Yeah.
Yeah. Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Lewis. I'm the General Manager of Twin Catalyst, more commonly known for the brand Wonderleaf. We were established back in 2013 and we've been doing a lot of research and development, starting from doing the design, manufacturing, commercialization, marketing of medical devices.
Good morning, my name is Akila and I'm the regulatory officer who handle the product registration and ensure that our product is safe. I believe that this is a stepping stone for Wonderleaf to be known locally and hopefully in the future to be known as worldwide.
Our dream is to remain in Cebu. We hope to be able to create more meaningful jobs, especially in this new medical device, in the medical innovation space. And we hope to contribute to the society at large, not just through our medical devices, but also through our business, through our company.
A very good evening, Crocodiles. My name is Lewis and I'm the General Manager of Twin Catalyst, a medical device manufacturer in Cebu. With me here today is Chik Akila, our Regulatory Officer. Today we're here to present to you Wonderleaf Adhesive Pouch. Our factory makes several different medical devices. We design our medical devices in-house, by ourselves from the beginning to the end. And we make several of them, but today we're here to talk about Wonderleaf Adhesive Pouch. It is the world's first 3D pouch dressing, and it's the supercharged version of the regular barrier dressing. You're probably very confused at what I mean by 3D pouch.
Yeah,
You read
I'm
our
trying
mind.
to understand it.
So yes, don't worry, I'll demonstrate it in due course. Essentially, the main problem we've discovered here is that wound care or catheter care is expensive. And it's expensive for 4 reasons. The first reason is because it requires daily changing. Wound dressings can slip off because it's soaked with exudates, and because of that, it just drops off. The second reason is that it could be on a joint or a protrusion, and because it's on these places, a 2D flat dressing is meant to cover a 3D surface. And so because of that, it will just, with a lot of movement, it could just fall off. That's where the 3D comes from, exactly. The third reason is because it becomes costly, is because nurses have to do daily changes. Nursing time is precious. And so as much as possible, we want to be able to reduce that. The last reason why it's expensive is because the physician has to inspect the underlying catheter or wound. And because most dressings are opaque, they would have to just remove the dressing to inspect. What we aim to do with Wonderleaf Adhesive Pouch is to bring that cost down by reducing the number of dressing changes. That's effectively what we plan to do here. All right, it's demo time. What is this 3D pouch? Here it is. It comes in 5 sizes. This is the middle-sized one, size 6. And Akila, could I borrow your thumb? How it's applied is that it has this pouch in the middle, and say you had a wound on the tip of your finger.
Yep.
A typical dressing would look something like this.
Yep.
If you apply it, you'd have holes on the side, and this could lead to infection.
Yep, it's happened to all of us before. We understand this completely. Yes.
We're waiting for you to show us the magic.
Yeah. We can
The
understand
magic.
that, yeah.
On it goes. tape, tape, and pull. There it is.
Akila, can you come here, please?
But there's a lot of plastic for something that's on the top, on the tip of your thumb.
Yeah,
No?
we have a smaller size.
Oh, you have the smaller size.
So this is medium size.
Yeah.
That is correct. So this would fit comfortably over, say, your toes,
Your toe.
your chin, your ear, your nose. It's very thin. It's very breathable. If you're probably wondering, why don't I just slap regular tape over it, right? Tape
Yeah.
is not breathable. If you leave it on for maybe 3 hours, you'll realize there's redness and maceration happening. So that's what we hope to achieve with this. This is a special material, it's polyurethane, medical grade. It allows for sweat to evaporate. Water, before, I'm not wanting to go into too much detail, but water molecules are smaller than air. And so sweat is able to get out, but bacteria isn't able to get in. Why is this pouch?
Are they all shaped like that? I mean, yes, I can see it working on my thumbs, but it wouldn't work on my knee, would it?
Absolutely would. In the slides, you will see an example of it being
all
a
right,
pouch.
because I'm looking at the shape and I know
Yeah.
I can see it fitting.
I was trying to think what scenario would it work also, yeah.
That's right, yeah.
Just as a kind of a preview here, this is it over
A catheter.
over a catheter. So, oh, sorry if you can't. This is the dressing on a catheter, and you'll see why this is different from the devices on the market in a minute. And here's another catheter sticking into my hand. The key is to waterproof it and prevent infection as much as possible. So covering other devices, you briefly showed this already. Right now in Malaysia, most people don't cover it. And so let me paint you a scenario. If you had a catheter being stuck in your arm, you cannot shower, you cannot go outside and do your daily activities. Yes, there is a patch of silver there to prevent infection, but you're still not encouraged to go out or shower. And not being able to shower for days and just have a sponge bath, you'll feel sticky at some point. And which is why we're not the only person in this space.
I thought they always put something over.
Yes, there is one.
Plastic, no?
Absolutely, there is one person in this space. Next slide. Called AquaGuard.
Yeah, I've done that before, yes.
Right. So effectively, they would cover your entire arm, yes?
Yes.
Of course, you can see the difference between covering your entire arm and covering just the catheter. One of them prevents you from washing your entire foot. The other one allows you to wash your arm as normal.
So this one will stay on regardless of your showers. It will not, because normally even when they claim it's waterproof, you know, you go for your shower and then you see on the edges it starts coming off.
Right. We've tested it in hospitals, and as long as if you don't intentionally try and rip it off or vigorously rub it,
Yeah.
How about sweat on my skin?
sweat goes through the polyurethane.
Oh, so the adhesive part, it will also come out through the adhesive part.
Absolutely. In that sense, it's breathable, and so it stays on for a good amount of time. Right now, our distributor is selling each piece of size 6 at 15 ringgit, and each piece of size 18 at 20 ringgit. It's within that range. So what's stopping us right now is really that registration. We believe that the bigger markets are outside Malaysia right now. We're not saying that we don't really care about the Malaysian market. We do. It's just there was a little thing called a pandemic. Sorry, that happened last year that prevented a lot of the sales. A lot of the hospitals didn't allow salespeople into the hospitals. But now that things have opened up, we've been attending sales expos again. And the world is opening up. There are many opportunities coming up.
Do you actually need the money actually? Or do you guys actually, what do you guys need actually? Do you actually need the money actually? Or do you guys actually, what do you guys need actually? at this stage in the business?
Do we really need the money between now and say when we start selling? We would be able to cruise through the regulations.
Thank you very much. I think you've identified definitely a niche, a solution to a problem.
I completely agree actually. I think that at this stage of the game, you need more than one investor who's able to at least help share some of the risks. I am proud, to have you guys here, and I'm so happy. And also the way you guys have innovated incrementally from the original thing that you guys started with.
Yes.
And also the incremental innovation has also the value that you create also increase incrementally as well. So everything just sounds perfect to me.
Yeah.
And also I think there are a lot of things going on as well, like from distribution to the regulation and so on. We need people, for all that kind of stuff as well. But well done, congratulations, and thank you for coming. It's amazing. Yeah. Thank you. Well, congratulations, both of you. Orang Cebu. Sherry, I think you're still very, very, very early in your entrepreneurialism journey. There's still a lot of things that you need to learn, personally, but also from the business standpoint, there's still a lot of things you need to validate from your customer segment all the way to your business model itself. And only from there you can start, determining your pricing model and the rest of the things that comes with it as well. And you have to also decide, do you want to go down the tech startup, path, or you want to go down more the academy path as well? And that will also help you determine how you structure your team and also recruit the right resources and the right people that you need to implement the kind of business model that you want to realize. And do come back again. But at this stage, unfortunately, it's a no bite from me. Wonderliv, you guys have definitely, really impressed everyone in this room today. The kind of innovation that is very true Sarawakian, from Cebu as well. I think it's brilliant the way you guys go about it, the way you guys prove your concept, the way you guys, go on to validate and try, and the whole entire journey is just, excellent. So please keep going. I think at this stage, what you're asking for as well, and at this stage in your journey, I don't know where I can add value to it. And it's a business that I'm not very familiar with. Hence, at this stage, I do want to keep in touch and keep, getting to know more and be part of your journey if possible in one way or another. But yeah, I think at this stage that's where I'm at. So yeah, it's a little nibble, like Anne would say.
Yeah, maybe a taster. Yeah, I mean, we might want to taste it and see whether there is scope for us to do a little. But we can definitely, with the experience that we have, maybe guide you on where it could potentially bring you to where you should be. Yeah. Because your product does have a potential to go worldwide, definitely beyond Cebu. So yes, we could possibly, we definitely want to keep in touch. Please keep us in touch, and at a certain stage, maybe we could plan it together with you. Yeah, maybe we could be part of your story to grow bigger.
Yeah.
We like that, and we are impressed with the product that you have. Yeah, you definitely, I can see me using it. Yeah, so if I can use it, I'm happy to be able to be part of the journey. Yeah, but I think Ehon is right. We hope you take away the advice that we're giving. Yeah, I have problems, like we said, understanding your business segment, who the market is that you have, and I think you are spreading yourself a little bit too thin. Yeah, don't lose hope. People will keep trying, and they'll keep trying. Right? Okay. Thank you, participants. Yeah, you all done a great job, and we hope that you will not lose faith and keep working on your dream, your vision.
Innovate Sarawak.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, guys.
Okay. Thank you.
A lot more work to do, and then probably at this stage I think still quite early stage.
For you to say to shut us off, not just because we are not in this line.
Yeah.
I think it's not a fair comment to us lah. Everybody has their own professional judgment.
Yes.
And we have our own way of thinking.
I don't know because I was thinking, what should I put?